having discernment is key. Having discernment is very key to navigating, on your journey. You know, uh, intuition, trust your intuition. I got to speak for myself. I take a personal inventory of myself. So whenever I find myself upset or feeling any type of way, it's because I find some person, place, or thing, you know, that frustrates me or irritates or whatever. But at the end of the day, I have to master emotional intelligence. I have to exhibit our vulnerability. You know, I gotta hold my tongue. And I get to a point sometime, man. Look, man, you keep poking the burr, man, you gonna see the burr. You know. But at the same time, man, that's no way to handle anything. There are gonna be a lot of situations, and I call them opportunities that present themselves to where you have to solve the problem in a healthy way, using healthy coping skills. You know, it's a whole lot to this sobriety. People just think, oh, because you sober, everything is, what I'm saying, all good and great and dandy. Like, nah, I'm working on my character defects. I can't let nothing get to me, man. I'm only human, but at the same time, it just shows areas where I need to work on in life. You know, I have to always remain calm. So it takes a lot for me to get out of character. I'm a man. I'm never supposed to break character. That's when I look myself in the mirror. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stand on my sobriety. I ain't gonna let nobody play with my sobriety. But at the same time, I don't have to let a person know, hey, I'm bothered by this. You know, and that's one of the most hardest things for you to do when you're in recovery, because you know where you at in your recovery. Only you know this. You know, with me, I'm not in this recovery, man, to prove anything to anyone. I almost died out there, literally. So I take it very serious, man. And I have to let certain people, places, and things be. You know, I have to let it be, man. If you can't change, change your location. You know, I'm not letting nothing stop me on my journey from where I'm headed on my journey. It's very clear. It's very evident. God has me on this journey alone for a reason. I'm not on this journey. Yes, I'm surrounded by people, places, and things that's beneficial, but at the end of the day, I'm by myself. You know, but I'm really never alone because God with me. God is in me. You know, but so I have to always think before I act. Because sometimes, man, that dragon within, man, got to tame that dragon and transmute and alchemize energy in a healthy way. See, it's the things people don't talk about. You know, I work on my character defects every day. I write it down. You know, how was today? How was my day today? What could I have done differently? Okay, what part did I play in this? What could I have done better? You know, and it's all a learning experience for me. Drinking and drugging, it's not on the agenda for me. God got bigger plans for me. Then way bigger plans to where I don't even know yet. I'm just seeing the tip of it, you know. So, I just want to share, man, with anybody you on your journey, man. God gave you discernment and God gave you intuition, you know. And everybody don't have to know your purpose. Everybody don't have to know why you on your journey. As long as you know why you on your journey, that's all that matters. Because a lot of times people ain't even happy for you. They waiting on you to slip. They waiting on you to fall. So they can say, I told you so. I knew he was going to give in. You have to beware of all of the traps. That's why Yeshua said, be vigilant. For a lion roams around, seeking whom he may devour. You know? So it's this journey is very, very, very it's magical. It's amazing, you know. It's what I make it. You know, and I'm standing on my sobriety. Cause I know what it feel like. I know what it feel like to be at that sufficient enough bottom, bro. So I had to save myself, man. And it take a lot of strength and a lot of courage for somebody to save themselves and to go get help instead of having to be forced to go get help. No, I went and got help because something wasn't right. I wasn't myself. You know. Then on top of that, I have spiritual gifts. So with the mental health and the spiritual gifts, I have to really stay grounded. Don't let nobody play on your spiritual gifts with your mental health. See, a lot of people out there right now, they have co-occurring disorders and they don't even know it. So they coping with whatever they going through with drugs because that's all they know. They don't know another way to cope with what they're going through. I didn't know another way to cope with what I was going through until I went and got help. And I had to learn about this disease of addiction. I had to learn how it manifests itself in people, places, and things. I had to learn these things, man. I had to learn that it's patient. It'll sit back, it'll wait on you. It'll sit back and wait on you, patient. So that's why I gotta stay vigilant and I gotta be humble. I gotta stay humble and stay focused no matter what. I gotta always remain calm, man. Because this disease, like my sponsor say, this disease is trying to put you in the graveyard and put that tombstone on top of your head, man. And you can believe that. I don't care how you dress it up, I don't care. These two powers. Whichever power that I choose, that's going to be the power that dominate my life. And I'm choosing my higher power. But I also got to be aware of the lower power too. And not let that faze me. It was in the darkness. It was in the darkness when I found out how much strength I really had. It was in the darkness. You know, so I'm thankful. I show gratitude for everything. And being a man in sobriety, you know, you have. I just want to, you know, get some advice, man. Like seriously, because everybody gonna come across certain, you know, situations and circumstances where it's gonna test you, the acid test. You know, so all I can tell you, man, is to stay out of self. You know, because this disease, you know, it like to come to you when you're hungry, angry, lonely, and tired. That's what I was told. You know, I'm not scared of Satan. Literally, I'm not. I'm very different. I'm a unique soul. And I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm authentically me every single day. I'm not changing who I am for nobody. If anything, I remain silent. You know. But I just want to, man, just share this, man, to you know, somebody out there, you're on your journey, man, and you feel like, man, why is this happening? Why is this happening? It's happening to you to strengthen you. It's happening to you because where you are going in your life, you have to learn certain lessons to be able to overcome adversity. God is about to bless you with something way much more bigger than what you are going through. So if you cannot handle what you are going through, you cannot handle the big things when God presents it to you. And that's what I tell myself. I pull that notepad out. Okay, I got to work on this. I got to work on this. I know I got pure divine energy. You know, I don't never want to lose this no more. I don't even want to have sex. Listen to me. I don't want to have pointless conversations. I don't want to have sex. I'm not surrounding myself around people, places, and things that is not positive and productive and align with my dreams and my goals. I don't have nothing against nobody, but it's time for me now. I gotta pour into me. I spent so much time trying to pour into everybody else to where I lost me. You know, I had to forgive myself, forgive others daily. I surrender daily. I have to. You know, God is the only reason why I'm still breathing right now, to get this message to you. Literally, though. What you going through, you are supposed to be going through whatever it is that you're going through to prepare you for something greater. And this is why I tell myself. So I'm not going to let nothing or nobody stop what God got. Can't nobody do it no way. They may think they can, but they under observation from the Most High. When I don't do the right thing, I get punished by the Most High. That's why I practice integrity even when nobody ain't looking. Satan want to get your mind, but God don't know your heart though. That's why I say follow your heart. May your heart be as light as a feather. The energy you put out come back on you. Protect your energy, protect your peace. Stay in alignment with the planet. Raise your frequency with the vibration of the planet. Anything that's not vibrating 7.83 hertz and above will die off. Don't believe me? Just pay attention. That's the only way to be successful is to be aligned with the universe, to manifest, to command. Everybody like to say praise, whatever suits you. But when you are directly aligned with the planet, with the universe knows you're ready. The universe will test you to see if you're ready. You know? So, man, I just want to come over here. I just want to come on here, man, because this like I'm keeping it real with you. Man, God kept me alive, man, to get the message to somebody else, man. I don't know no other way to say it. And then sometimes I can't even speak on certain things because my high power don't want me to let it out. I know I have spiritual gifts. I know this. It's not everybody else's business, though. So I got to work on that. You know? And sometimes, man, you know, I gotta exhibit our vulnerability, my emotional intelligence. I'm working on it every day. Every day. It's a non-stop thing. You know? So I just want to encourage you to stay focused on your journey. Even if you're not sober and you see this video and you want to try getting sober, you know, you want to try it, you know, go for it. I encourage you. I wish somebody, it took me 17 years to do step one. Come on, man. Come on. This fire that I got in my eyes, this fire that I got in my soul, it ain't for me. It's for you. Real. I know what it's like, man. I know what it's like, man. I know what it's like to be behind bars, man. You know? Not knowing when you're going to get out. But all you can do is just do the right thing and stay out the way. And you know what I'm saying? My heart goes out to everybody that's incarcerated, man. I've been where you at. But if God can do it for me, he can do it to you. Do it for you too. God is trying to correct you. God is trying to correct me. And if I'm disobedient to the Most High, guess what? I'm going to pay every time. And sometimes God will remove certain things away from you. Literally. This fire that I got in my eyes, this fire that I got in my soul, man. I'm passionate about what I do, man, because I'm telling you, man, the things I've been through in life, man, it's only by the grace of God I'm still breathing, man. I don't want no money for this, bro. If God bless me with money right now, bro, you know what I'm going to do with it? I can't even tell y'all what I'm going to do with it. Because I don't even know. I just know we got to go towards something for somebody else. You know? Everybody's so separated nowadays, man. like it's crazy, man, this world. But guess what? That's how it is. Acceptance. So I work on acceptance every single day. You know? I be having to call my sponsor by any little thing. I don't care what it is. I'm gonna call him. You know? To see what part I played in. Get some advice. Good orderly direction. Because if I run my life, bro, shh. I just thank God I'm here, man. You know, I don't wish nothing bad on nobody, man. I plead the blood of Jesus over my life, man, over my family life, man. I plead the blood of Jesus over. And they say, man, don't talk about Jesus. Man, look here, I can talk about whatever I want to talk about. Because it was God that allowed me to keep breathing. It was God that came to me when I was in that hospital bed. And I was looking at my auntie, and I was looking over at the machine, and them lines kept going down. I thought it was over. I thought I was gone. Man, this ain't no game, man. That damn disease trying to put you in the graveyard and put that tombstone on top of your head, my yours. Play if you want to. Keep on thinking you can come back. Keep on thinking you got another day. Keep on thinking just one more. It just might be your last. See, sometimes God will take his hand off of it. I'm just a messenger. For real. And I love you. For real, man. Y'all be blessed, man. Y'all take care. Stay positive, stay focused. Take it one day at a time, man. Sober Living Q, man.